Good morning to all. So we are from Meenakshi Hospital, Tanjavur. Our team name is River Saraswati. So our team members are myself, Mr. M. Selva Pandi. My teams are Mrs. Kanimuli and Mr. Gobi Krishnan. Our topic is prevention of COVID-19 in workplace based on effective training and its implementation. Next, over to my team member.
Introduction. Coronavirus disease 2019 is a respiratory disease. It impacts international outbreak conditions of affected all aspects of daily life, including travel, trade, food supplies and financial markets. Aim of the project. Employer and employee should planning identify the risk level in workplace, setting and to determine the appropriate control measures based on the appropriate training and its implementation. Identification of problem. Threats within workplace. Not aware about the new pandemic. Staff suffered. Lack of awareness to method of handling. Protective equipment. Lack of new technology in clinical, engineering and administrative. Pareto analysis for selection problem. Lack of training. Shortage of manpower. Difficulty in sourcing of candidate. Threats to work in direct patient care. Lack of assembled staff for training. Social stigma and others. Fishbone diagram. Method, machine, person, environment, lack of source and others. Method, lack of awareness about newer techniques. Machine, newer equipments introduced and innovated. Person, negligence, lack of awareness, lack of interest for attending the training. Environment, not maintaining social distance. Lack of sources, not available of PPEs. Others, due to pandemic situation and social stigma.
Very good day to you. Next, training activities in 2020. Regarding in 2020 starting itself, the COVID slightly started. So we are conducting training and preliminary from January, highest level of training 1168 sessions. So later that COVID impact, slowly COVID training programs are reduced. So December only we have the limited number of trainings only conducted. The next, the data analysis for the COVID impact. The total number of employees are, we have 1087. In that, COVID affected 295 staffs are exposed COVID by the duty. Then 1112 is that due to negligence and the lack of usage of PPEs. The next, problem identification flow charts. Staff suffered within COVID-19 due to the negligence COVID-19 progression, lack of available of PPE, lack of awareness. Then due to exposure by COVID patient, improper handling of PPE, new equipments arrived. These are all based on major role in lack of training. That's all. Then we have conducted YY analysis for this program. Why? First, why not aware of nature of disease. Next, then not aware of safety protocol in COVID-19, lack of knowledge, then lack of training in PPE, improper usage of PPE. Then have find out the PDCA analysis. First, for conducting disaster management committee meeting, then framed the safety protocols, then provided continual training program managed by the safety team, then provided safety trainings, programs and method of handling equipments. Next. Then milestone for the chart. Though every week having conducting for the analysis for the selection of persons, then define the problem analysis, analysis of root cause, implementation and solution of the problem. Thank you.
Yes. So based on training and implementation, we got awareness, training and implementations, which outcome. It's a natural and common word we used to go for iceberg, which is people can see that 20% of the benefits through the training and implementations, whereas the 80% is related to the staff's attitude, traits, thinking style, self-image, organizational fit. For 80% benefits can experience from our training and development activities. So in this pandemic, our chairman has given letter to the motivational address to every staff, to the doorman to chairman level, which is given to all the staff through our chairman. Not aware about the new pandemic. Conducted disaster management committee meeting. So we have organized motivational training program through the online to our staffs, which is especially connecting to the COVID-19 and post-traumatic stress disorder training program. We also initiated COVID vaccination for our healthcare staffs, administration of COVID vaccination for all the employees. Engaged with the government awareness program and safety activities. Provided awareness through push SMS, WhatsApp notification, which is we used to receive those who are staffs affecting any symptoms related or any illness, which is we are getting through, especially we are assigned mapping to the HR department, those who are getting taking for initiation for test process, we used to get SMS application. Based on that, we have quarantined the staffs as well as those who are connected with the positive staff. If it is a negative, based on their symptoms, we are quarantined for minimum 3 days. And based on that, we do for fogging work and COVID-19 protocols for prevention of COVID disease. Creating awareness to the public. Create awareness in common areas. Poster display, pamphlets. On-floor training all departments to our patient safety and as well as our infection control nurses team. Training and implementation for our housekeeping department staffs and all our direct healthcare staffs. PPE training. This is our online training program through the Zoom link. Implementation of training in workplace with the proper PPEs. Healthcare area as well as the clerical areas. This is our implementation of training and workplace for wearing the PPEs. Wherever appropriate, we are provided all the PPEs and wearing it properly. Training hand washing method we have introduced and implemented. Infrared rays, which is we introduce infrared rays to screening the person at the entrance of the area. Infrared rays monitoring training program to the those who are assigned team. Training for keeping of social distance at the lift. Implementation in counter area, how to maintain the social distance. PPE training for high risk area. Training in advanced method for cleaning process. Implementation in anti-fogging method for those who are common area or customers or patients as well as those who are coming to our hospitals from public areas to our hospital areas. At the entrance itself, we are screening the patients as well as the fogging to the vehicles. Our implementation for those who are coming to our hospital duty, entrance itself we have monitored the staffs through the screening of thermometer as well as hand washing techniques. And also as the one of the 6-layer safety, thermal helmet. Training and implementation, new technology. This is also one of the 6-layer safety for teletrack robot. And air barrier techniques, which is advanced techniques used in our cath lab, and video consultation through the doctor's counseling to the patients. This is one of the innovation method, Bluetooth stethoscope. Mobile paired Bluetooth stethoscope, which was innovated and invented by our biomedical team. Technology implementation for robotic copan. Participated our nursing staff professional to the nationwide training of nurses for capacity building for management of children in COVID-19 pandemic and preparedness of nursing professional against third wave. Kaho webinar training. This is our evidence for those who are attended training participation. We used to have a software called Backbone. We have updated in the respective staff members. This is our online. To contact us, we are implemented software training feedback form. Number of training programs conducted. In 2021, gradually it is increased from 1025 to 2518, which is from February, started with March to June, we had, up to July, we got a second wave impact. Results of 2021. So the comparison you could see 2020 we had around 505 staffs has been affected. 295 especially admitted patients, admitted staffs, and out of that symptoms of staffs which is affected through the HRCT we have found, and the symptoms they have quarantined. 2021, so it's about 11 staffs, which is about financial year calculation as per. Tangible gain, so it's about on abstract average 14 days admission process for every staff. It's nearly 1,60,000 per admission per staff. It's about it's come around 505 staffs we have treated. So per staff cost about rupees 1,60,000. It's come around 8 crore 8 lakh. Incurred expenses abstract. It has been reduced from 505 to 11. Therefore, from 8 crore to 17 lakhs. It's an intangible, actually tangible gain for 7 crore 90 lakhs 40,000. But which is provided by our management at free of cost, including medicines for the COVID infection. Intangible gain, staff safety and health. 98% or staffs are vaccinated to prevent COVID infection. Staff awareness, it's been increased to prevent infection control practices. Due to staff safety and health, we are providing prompt patient care services. Summary, cause and effective diagram, YY analysis, PDCA cycle, flow chart, bar graph, pie diagram, iceberg model. Thank you.